Looking to improve your fitness business while keeping your bottom line in good shape? Let the Gym Administrator help you achieve those goals. With their powerful team of fitness industry professionals at the ready, the Gym Administrator covers a wide range of industry-related products and services that will help you build your business and increase profits. The Gym Administrator works with reliable industry suppliers and vendors that place a heavy emphasis on service, just the way you remember it. Give them a call at 914-494-1066 or visit them on the web at thegymadministrator.com as well as all social media platforms. The Gym Administrator, all your fitness needs under one roof. Scan the barcode at the bottom of the screen to get started today.
The Monty and the Pharaoh Show is brought to you by...
Because wine is your second favorite four-letter word. California wine, New York attitude. Good fucking wine.
Yeah.
His Jake's dad, Grizzly. Jake is the product of
Right.
Yeah.
I'll say it for you. That's
Yeah.
accurate. So my grandmother, a wonderful woman, her name was Paula. Paula, we all called her Granny, and we would go and literally spend like as much time with her we could. So, because she was really lovely, just a lovely person to all of us. And when my parents split, even though I was so young and my brothers would have been, they were probably 3 at the time. My grandmother could have said, why would I continue to be a part of this family? But what she said instead was, come on, where are you at? What's going on? And she always made sure that she welcomed us. We spent a lot of time out there. Now I may have had to pick my switch a time or two.
Well, yeah, I can imagine I think you're a little feisty, but
I'm a little feisty.
So your grandmother, this was Jake's mom. She was how old when she had Jake?
She was 12 when she got pregnant with Jake. And it was not by choice, as the story goes. Clearly, that's been well established that literally her mother, my grandmother, or my great grandmother, I should say, my nanny is what we called her, had come home from the bar intoxicated. And she passed out in the other room. And my granny was 12 and in the next room. And Grizzly took advantage of that. And, then at that time, I think in the 1970s, you kind of made choices one way or the other. Like, am I going to marry the person? I don't know. I think times are different now.
Big time.
And I think that people protect their kids differently too. For
sure. But it wasn't incest. We need everybody to know it wasn't incest.
No,
this is your granny had a child before she married Grizz.
No. So Grizz was... No, this was literally being raped.
But it was his stepdaughter, not his biological daughter.
Grizz came home with my great grandmother from the bar.
Right. But who is the daughter? Is it Grizz's daughter or it was your grandmother's daughter?
It was my grandmother's daughter, Paula.
Okay.
And so he just went into the next room when she passed out. And so then my dad's, the product of that.
Right.
So
but what I'm saying is, so it wasn't it wasn't Grizz's daughter, it was his stepdaughter.
No, correct. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
right.
So I just
Yeah.
wanted everybody to know, like, you know, as sad as it is for that to have happened, that it wasn't a case of incest, which is a whole another ball of wax.
Sure.
So did they keep you away from Grizz? Like,
So my mom was very protective, and so was my granny. I mean, so that's what we called Paula, my dad's mom.
Yeah.
We called her granny, and she was very protective because she knew,
blame her.
she knows the situation. He didn't come around there very often, but when he did, he came around normally with trying to kind of show off the next person in his life, right? To make you jealous or make you feel some kind of way. So he would come back with a 16-year-old girl that somebody had said you can marry. But people were different back then.
People were different. Yes, I agree. And was it like everybody hears like Jake the Snake Roberts, Stone Mountain, Georgia? He's not from Georgia, right?
No,
Is he
he's from Gainesville, Texas.
Texas. So, I'm thinking like hillbilly stuff, but it wasn't, but girls did get married really young. People wanted to pawn their kids off, really.
Of course, yes, they did, but I don't know if that was the case for my great grandmother. My nanny, I don't know her. I mean, I knew her then.
Was she young when she married Grizz, or she was not?
When my grandmother married Grizz,
Yeah.
She married him at literally under 16.
Wow. And wow.
I mean,
were they married?
I mean, she was, she had Jake when she was 13 and gave him up for adoption, not up for adoption, but another family member took him and all the things, because she was super young. And then she also had family members that couldn't have kids. So for her, that was the right fit, the right thing to do. But, it didn't, none of this hit any of us. I don't think, any of like myself, if I could just speak for myself, like I didn't realize this till 20 years ago. Like,
it's not something people talk about,
Right. It just isn't. And plus you hold people at such a high esteem. And he was such a large man. Grizzly was between 7'2", 7'3". I mean, he was a big guy.
Big. Yeah. I would have been scared if I saw him come in my room. I would have been like, I would have pulled the sheets up over my head if I saw him come in my room. But and he was a wrestler also. Yes?
Yes. That's what got Jake into wrestling.
Isn't it funny how father to son and then so on and so on, that wrestling, it's either in your blood or it's not.